If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 8% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay guys, so we have a new SBC Bremer card to check out. This one we have to talk about, okay? Because EA is doing a lot of schniefing this year when it comes to content. Because what would be preferable is for them to, like, they do player pick stuff, right? But I want you guys to notice certain things about these cards that people really need to pay attention to. It's very important, okay? I have to mention this. So by default, getting Anticipate Plus, W, okay? I think when you go with either variation, that's very important. For me personally, because I am noticing these same attacking consistent plays with people going for the cutback, having an Intercept Plus would be a really big deal, okay? Really big deal. But I want you guys to see where EA does the schniefing a little bit, okay? Not a little bit, a lot, because this year they do it a lot. They're cringe. They have some... We've already talked about this, okay? I want you to take a look at this card. So by default, people are upvoting this one. 209 likes on him. This one has 171. So this one is more hyped because people aren't stupid. They know that with Intercept Plus, people are going to go for the cutback meta. So that's the main thing. Guys, how am I supposed to do a review for the more popular choice for you guys when I myself cannot confidently say that he's the most popular choice? Because take a look at what they did to the dribbling. You guys know that reactions and composure is a really big part of defenders, right? It's one of the main things that we mention all the time. They make his reactions and composure 83 and 82 composure, right? Take a look at this. You go to this card, look at the difference. Look at the difference. 92, 91. 83, 82 because of the playstyle plus. The pace split is not relevant. You give him a shadow, he's a mostly lengthy, doesn't matter, right? 90 acceleration, 98 sprint speed should be good enough with a mostly lengthy, because for physical engagements, you guys know Bremer, I think last year or 2 years ago, he was one of the cards that people were like, yo, this card's insane if you use like advanced defending, because he had like pretty good animations, right? Because he has bruiser, he has like a specific body type, like his tall and stocky body type is really crazy to work with, right? But what's the main thing that you see here? Intercept Plus, in my opinion, the more meta playstyle, which is why he's trending more, but with lower reactions and composure, right? Guys, in game, the card could potentially be a beast anyways, right? I don't know. But this is like weird when you're deciding between the two, because you know that for a lot of the cards, having that composure and reactions is a big deal. It's what makes a lot. Like if I don't even remember the dribbling stats of this card, because I did his review, but I don't remember, because guys, I reviewed too many cards, okay? But I don't remember, but I just remember how he performs in game. And again, if the Intercept one performs really well in game, fantastic, okay? But look, if I go to his card, I can almost guarantee you that his composure and reactions is high. Just from like me trying him out, right? Just from me trying him out. Ruben Diaz. 97, 93. I love this card. This card's great. I haven't bought him on the SBC account yet. I should, right? Because he's fantastic. And this is what I'm seeing, right? I'm seeing like regular Intercept, right? But then you have higher reactions, I'm going to tell you this right now, that his bruiser and Anticipate, the way that those two work together, really nice. But that's why for me, I'm looking at this card, and I just think this one's the more relevant one. Before trying it out, very key to mention, okay? Before trying it out. Because I just think that the reactions and composure part's a really big deal. And this one also has significantly worse on-the-ball dribbling. Significantly worse. So that's what I think people are really paying attention to the most, is the Intercept Plus. But for me, I think making this one makes more sense. But again, hard to tell, right? Before we actually get the card, it's very difficult to tell, because who knows, bro? You know, you get this card, even though his reactions and composure is like that, even though his on-the-ball dribbling is probably garbage, he probably defends like a monster because he intercepts absolutely everything. Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? But for me, if I'm gonna unlock this card, I gotta do the other one, because reaction and composure, just like from the past, it's just the one that I think makes the most sense. So we'll see. Hey, we'll try out some of his base mechanic stuff, because he still has the other base mechanic stuff, right? It's all the exact same. So we'll try out the card regardless. Okay. I'm gonna unlock the card and I'll show you guys how he performs. Yeah, so like I said, guys, going off of playing with a card like Bruno, Ruben Diaz, reveal all, skip. Oh, you actually have a dynamic. What? Oh, it's like a foot birthday box. Yeah, I mean, unless they're wrong on footbin, no. No, for me, like, listen, he still has regular intercept, which is still important. But guys, I'm telling you, man, like, it's not the highest rated one, but it really should be, because the reactions and composure is too good. So for me, I'm sorry, but it has to be this one. Could the other one be better? Sure, but we gotta see. We gotta see what this card's like, man. You know what I'm saying about the 4-2-1-3? Like, defensively, it's the only formation that does this. Oh, couldn't even cancel that. Nice. Good first time pass, to be honest. That was so unfortunate, man. Because he overcommitted the interception. But by the ways, still good that he could do the interception, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I consider the same as like a Ruben Diaz. But like, dude, imagine like intercept plus. So I'm saying EA does a little bit of that schneefing over there, you know? A jockey was nice. Beautiful. Really? Come on, man. Hey, offside traps. They count too, man. They count too. First to the ball. First to it, nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. See? It's good to actually be able to control those players there like that. Beauty. Because, like, even Colo, I like Colo a lot, right? But Colo is not a full meta card. Like, I use the Team of the Year Mbappe. I'm like, I would never use anybody else. Good challenge. Warapass. Nicely done. Gets an interception there. I think Jockey, to be honest with you guys, is kind of necessary for him. It's kind of necessary for him because, like, that's not where I passed it. He's onside, though, apparently. Okay, there it is. That's when you don't have ping pass. GG's. Everything is so meta in this game nowadays. It's insane. Guy's gonna mag my Diaz? No chance, bro. Diaz is actually good. Yeah, the Jockey almost kind of feels... It feels like it would be more relevant on his card because the way that his body type works, guys, he's like kind of sloppish to like move around. So the Jockey is really overcompensating it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot. I'm gonna get blocked and all. It's overcompensating it a lot. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's really compensating it because he would feel way worse without it. That's why, like, that's another reason why I think this one would be the clear choice. Yeah, the only formation that blocks this area. Just don't have, like, the highest meta players. I would need to evolve Kalanoglu for that to be okay, but... Shields, there you go. He's very heavy, guys. That other version, if it's lower dribbling than what he currently has, brother, you don't want that, guys. I'll tell you that right now. Put a little bit of pressure on him there. On the bad giveaway. See there? I wonder if I have Intercept Plus. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That is not... Why is your LTRT... unless I'm being inconsiderate, why is it so quick on L2R2? Why can I not just, like... And I'm on slow-mo. I have to do this to do the slow-mo. Look at this. It's like he limits himself. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they program it, you know? I wonder. Yeah, guys, it's interesting with him because, like, his body type, the Jockey Plus is really compensating for it. Like, with the general movement. Some players, if they had Jockey Plus, they'd feel way more agile. Like, if you were to give it to, like, a Koundé, for instance, you know? Like, a Koundé, you would definitely notice more of a significant improvement, right? But with a card like this, because he's so big, it's compensating for sure. See, even there, it's compensating for it, you know? Because he's very heavy on those moments. Couldn't do much there. I just wanted to, like, hold the general area. And I can still go back into it, you see? That's the crazy part right there. That was really nice with that Jockey. Well done, good enough in the air. Tackle. Have to wait for that movement from Neto. Don't worry, just SBC account. Dalot was amazing in the beginning of the game, but I mean, I don't know, I have to probably find more defenders. We get the ball there with Bremer SBC. Nice, had to do the actual tackle button there too. Surprised the anticipate didn't show up there. That's like me actually pressing the button, so. And again, it doesn't always show up, so. Yep, just this one, bro. It's just this one. I don't know what they have to do. I don't know if it's like they have to make the midfielders better in other formations. I don't know if it's like it's the midfielders of the invisible wall. That's like the main thing, right? But I don't know if you have to add more roles to like block out the left mid, right mid so that people can't counter with the wingers. Like, bunch of stuff, man. Bunch of stuff. Every time I try different tactics, it's just people score the same goals, right? There are some plays that you do with this 4-2-1-3 that are good, and it was mentioned in the other video too. But most of the times you play someone who is genuinely brainless, it's the same thing over and over, and they'll score goals because of it. Okay. Oh, there's no way, bro. You know what's really funny is that, like, that's why it's good to do the reviews like super early, because you give the opinion on the cards, and then you know, people kind of like open up their eyes a little bit, you know. So look at the like to dislike ratio now on the card, right? You see that? So I don't know, they were probably watching like a streamer or something, and then they're looking over the card, and then they're like, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Probably, right? Regardless, guys, like, honestly, with defenders, like, should you go in the absolute full meta routes? Absolutely, right? But with Bremer, guys, like, dude, I think this card is just the clear and obvious choice. Like, can you guys imagine if I did the review for the card that, because I always choose the most popular one, right? Which was the intercept at the time, because people were not paying attention to the dribbling stats. Can you imagine if I just wasted my time doing the intercept one when this one's actually the popular one? You guys get what I'm saying? So, listen, a couple things to mention, right? Just from using this card. The Jockey Plus is compensating for his general movements like crazy. And you know what that makes me feel? That makes me feel like if I chose this one and I have dribbling stats like that and I don't have Jockey Plus, that would be significantly worse to work with on the ball and off the ball. Okay, that's the first thing to mention. Would he probably play to the meta really well because of the Intercept Plus? Sure. But I feel like it's actually a requirement to get the Jockey Plus on him, to be honest with you, right? Generally speaking, with Anticipate Plus, what is there to say about it? It's a great playstyle, right? Like, there's so many situations where, because I have that playstyle, I can still, you know, slide tackle, get certain opportunities. But just that one moment I showed you guys when I was manually using it, maybe if I let the AI do it, he would have got it, right? But the Intercept basic, right? Not being Intercept Plus, it's like it's coded. You can kind of see he like limits himself a little bit from even getting that one opportunity, right? So yeah, meta-wise, guys, like, this card is like, what, 180k? I think price-wise, or 160k, I think price-wise, honestly, pretty solid, right? Pretty solid. Obviously, if you have like a top-tier center back cards, you should go down that route. This game is very full meta-oriented, but Bremer is very, very solid for what he offers in a team. You just kind of have to control his jockey a little bit, right? Because again, he has like that more physical movement to him. But buddy, I cannot imagine choosing the other card now, because the Jockey Plus is, in my opinion, feels so necessary for him. Because if I'm running with the card and defending with him, and then I press the tackle button and I time it correctly with the tactical defending to use the bruiser and kind of push out the guy, that's going to be really, really helpful to work with too, right? So cringe from EA when it comes to player picks, but for me, guys, I think with this one, it's the clear and obvious choice. If you need the link ups with some of the players in your team, he's going to still do a very solid job. Just try to control the jockey a little bit differently, like timing it like on and off, so that you can really be as agile as possible with him. Because if you can, then he'll be able to get a lot of opportunities for you, because they still at least gave him the base intercept. If they didn't, that would have been super annoying, because this cutback meta is insane. But hey, that one slide tackle one in the beginning, that was a pretty good animation. That's not me doing the slide tackle, right? So he'll sometimes still do it, but if he had intercept plus, you already know. Maybe in the future, guys, with an evolution, maybe they give him intercept plus as a playstyle plus. That'll be like later down the road, you know. But yeah, we played a lot of games because I have to do another 4-2-1-3, because as a YouTuber, that's what I got to do, man. The live content is a little bit cooked, you know. It's a little bit cooked, but hey, at least today 160k for this guy. Pretty good price. Pretty good price. Bremer is known to generally have good base mechanic stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's generally known for that. So 160k is very fair value for him. Like I said, if you have like the Salibas and stuff, like, I mean, the comparison is like to these guys, because they make a difference. They definitely make a difference, right? If you have these guys, you're chilling. I mean, 160k versus 4 million. I gotta say, it's so cringy to say this, because people are like, yeah, but what about this guy versus this guy? Like, yeah, obviously, if you have a team of the year, like, you're good. But yeah, it's just for link ups, right? Like, for me, I have Kolomoani. Boom, that's a link to Kolomoani, right? I have Çalhanoğlu, not an evoed version, but Çalhanoğlu regular, just for the link ups in the team for the SBC account. Like, that stuff is gonna be is pretty helpful. So yeah, if you choose one, I think it should be this one. Oh, we mentioned it even before, you know, people were choosing one popular one over the other, but I'll tell you guys this right now. Reactions and composure, still very important. And just the dribbling, like I said, I cannot imagine using that dribbling with that body type and no jockey plus. I can't imagine it. So if you're going to choose one, choose this one. It makes the most sense. So I'll upload this video. I have to do a 4-2-1-3 because, you know, gotta get the views, boys. We're dying out here on these streets, you know. And then we'll go from there, okay? Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys for next video. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.